Yeah, my dear students, last class we discussed the concepts in linear algebra. So in linear algebra, we discussed the relation, what is the actual relation between linear algebra and matrices, and what's meant by principal diagonal, and so different concepts like a diagonal matrix, scalar matrix, diagonal matrix. So off diagonal elements equals to 0. When I is not equals to j, then in that case, your entry value is equals to 0. And when I is equals to j, then there exists some number, maybe it is 0 or 5 or 2 or something. But off diagonal elements must be 0 like this. And identity matrix. Identity matrix is also a diagonal matrix, but in which all diagonal elements equals to 1. Instead of 1, if you have any other scalar other than 1, then that matrix is called a scalar matrix. Null matrix, all entry values are 0. Upper triangular matrix, sir, upper triangular matrix, when I is greater than j, then the lower off diagonal elements are zeros, then that matrix is called upper triangular matrix. And next, lower triangular matrix. Lower triangular matrix means upper off diagonal elements are zeros. And we have an idempotent matrix. Idempotent, if A is a given square matrix in such a way that A square is equals to A, then that matrix is called an idempotent matrix. If A square is equals to identity, then it is involutory. If A power n is equals to 0, null matrix, then it is called nilpotent matrix. And matrix multiplications, when two matrices are going to be multiplied, the number of columns in first matrix is equals to the number of rows in second matrix, then we can multiply that matrix. And matrix multiplication doesn't follows commutative law. AB usually not equals to B into A. It may be success for one or two example, but if you said as a property, it should be holds good for any example. So matrix multiplication follows associative law, distributive law. And moreover, when the product of two matrices is equals to 0, it is not necessary that either the first matrix equals to 0 or second matrix is equals to 0. So x into y అనే మ్యాట్రిక్స్ ప్రొడక్ట్ 0 అయితే x కానీ y కానీ కంపల్సరీగా నల్ మ్యాట్రిక్స్ అవ్వాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. కానీ ఏం అవసరం ఉంది అంటే కంపల్సరీగా x అండ్ y సింగులర్ మ్యాట్రిసెస్ అవ్వాలి. Sir, what is meant by singular matrix? The determinant is equals to 0. AD minus BC is equals to 0. Okay. Now, in matrix decomposition, the given square matrix can be decomposed as a product of lower triangular and upper triangular matrix. A is equals to L into U. And in matrix multiplication, when you are multiplying two matrices A into B, if A is of order m by n and B is of order n by p, then the number of scalar multiplications is equals to, when you are getting the product matrix, మీరు A into B product form చేసేటప్పుడు మీరు ఎన్ని స్కేలార్ మల్టిప్లికేషన్స్ చేయాల్సి వస్తుందంటే m into n into p. అలాగే ఎన్ని అడిషన్స్ చేయాల్సి వస్తుందంటే m into n minus 1 into p. Okay, and we already solved some examples also. Different examples we did about idempotent matrix. All these examples we did in the last class. And I also did transpose of a matrix also. If A is a matrix of order m by n, then A transpose is n by p. If there is an element Aij, then A transpose, the element should be in Aji. And A transpose whole transpose is A, properties of matrix. Transpose A plus B whole I required this transpose. Then next symmetric matrix, Hermitian, skew symmetric, వీటి గురించి మాట్లాడాలంటే మీరు ట్రాన్స్పోజ్ ఆఫ్ ఏ మ్యాట్రిక్స్ లో స్ట్రాంగ్ గా ఉండాలి. A plus B whole transpose is equals to A transpose plus B transpose. And A into B whole transpose is equals to B transpose into A transpose. And K into A whole transpose is equals to K into A transpose. Last class lo వీటన్నిటికి examples కూడా చేసాం మనం. Right? Okay. Now you just see, students, the total last class concept I just revised in 5 minutes. Just within 5 minutes I revised. But that revision gives you very good boost. That is very, very required. Yeah. Let's see the symmetric matrix. Now let us see the symmetric matrix. What happened? Just 1 second. Yes. Now I got directly share. First time I didn't get, I don't know. But now I got directly. Yeah, students, I hope all of you watching the screen symmetric matrix. Symmetric matrix. Sir, what is a symmetric matrix? If A transpose is equals to A, then that matrix is equals to, then that matrix is called symmetric. In A transpose, the element must be in A JI form, and if in A, if it is in A IJ. Sir, what is the meaning of this? Let us take some example. The second row third element should be same as the third row second element. The second row third element is number 5, should be same as third row second element, that is also number 5. Then that matrix will be symmetric. Okay, sir, how to make a symmetric? మనం symmetric matrix form చేయాలంటే ఎలా చేయాలి? మీరు ట్రాన్స్పోజ్ చేసినా కూడా ప్రిన్సిపల్ డయాగనల్ ఎలిమెంట్స్ లో ఎలిమెంట్స్ ఏం చేంజ్ అవ్వవు. సో ఏమైనా తీసుకోండి ప్రిన్సిపల్ డయాగనల్ లో, ప్రాబ్లం లేదు. 1 2 3. బట్ ఫస్ట్ రో సెకండ్ ఎలిమెంట్ ఏం తీసుకుంటారో సెకండ్ రో ఫస్ట్ ఎలిమెంట్ అదే. ఫస్ట్ రో థర్డ్ ఎలిమెంట్ షుడ్ బి సేమ్ యాజ్ థర్డ్ రో ఫస్ట్ ఎలిమెంట్, అండ్ సెకండ్ రో థర్డ్ ఎలిమెంట్ షుడ్ బి సేమ్ యాజ్ third row second element. So in this manner, now this is A. If you try to take A transpose to this, then let me write the first column should become as first row, that is 1 4 5, and the second column 4 2 6, let me take it as second row, that is 4 2 6, and third column 5 6 3, let us take it as 5 6 3 as third row, then that should be A transpose. And my observation is A transpose is same as A. So A transpose is equals to A. Then I can say that the given square matrix A is called symmetric. Yes. Now another important definition, that is skew symmetric. Sir, what's meant by skew symmetric? Yes, sir. Skew symmetric definition is A transpose should be equals to minus A. So it is not Aij. It is not Aij. Let me correct this one. This one should be A Ji element. Ji element should be equals to minus of Aij. It means that if you take second row third element, for this second row third element, you need to take third row second element. Then it should be symmetric. We are talking about skew symmetric. Then you need to take additive inverse to that. If it is 5, then you have to take minus 5. Okay. And as I mentioned you earlier, there is no change in principal diagonal elements when you take the transpose. So then how can I say? But you are saying that it should be deferred by sign. Then there is no alternative when there is a word like skew. When there is a word like skew, skew symmetric, skew Hermitian, if you have such words, skew, then the principal diagonal elements must be zeros. And if you take 5 here, it should be minus 5. And if you want to take minus 6 here, then it should be plus 6. And if it is 4, then it should be minus 4, whatever you say. Now this is my matrix A, and let me take transpose to this. Sir, what is A transpose? A transpose is first column should become as first row, 0, minus 5, 6. And 5, second column I am writing. Second column should become as second row, 5, 0, 4. And what you called third column, minus 6, minus 4, and 0. So if you take minus common to this, then 0 plus 5 minus 6, and minus 5, 0, minus 4, and minus 6 becomes plus 6 plus 4, 0. Now this is nothing but minus A. A transpose is equals to minus A, then you can call this matrix as a skew symmetric matrix. Yeah, students, remember when you are preparing the skew symmetric matrix, the principal diagonal elements must be zeros and other elements must be just like Aj is equals to minus of Aij. Yeah, you need to take additive inverse. Okay, that's okay, fine, sir. What about orthogonal matrix? Sir, orthogonal matrix is nothing but A transpose equals to A inverse. Yeah, A inverse, we can discuss A inverse later because A inverse is equals to adjoint A by det A. When I take the transpose of a matrix, if the transpose of the matrix is equals to the inverse of the matrix itself, then you can say that matrix is an orthogonal matrix. Okay. Let us remember, if A transpose is A, then symmetric. If A transpose is minus A, then skew symmetric. And if A transpose is equals to A inverse, then it should be orthogonal. Yes. Now let's take some more points here. I am trying to change the color. Yes, sir. If A is a square matrix, A plus A transpose is always symmetric, and A minus A transpose is skew symmetric. So this example practically, I think I shown in the last class also. A into A transpose is equals to is always symmetric. Yes, A plus A transpose is symmetric. It means that every square matrix A can be expressed as symmetric and skew symmetric. Yes. A is equals to half into A plus A transpose plus half into A minus A transpose. And if given A is a symmetric matrix, then A power n is always symmetric if n is either odd or even, no problem. But if given A is skew symmetric, then A power n depends on n value. If you take A cube, it will be skew symmetric again. If you take A power 6 odd even number, then it will be symmetric. Yes. Higher orders of the matrix we can discuss in Cauchy's theorem actually. Cayley-Hamilton's theorem. Okay, students, that's about our symmetric, skew symmetric, and what you called symmetric, skew symmetric, and orthogonal matrices. Now we are discussing the classification of complex matrices. Yeah. Okay, conjugate matrix. Sir, what is a conjugate matrix? A matrix obtained by taking the conjugate of each element is known as a conjugate matrix. Sir, what is meant by taking conjugate? What is meant by taking conjugate? Let us take some example. If you have a number like 4 plus 5i, there is a complex number 4 plus 5i. So for this 4 plus 5i, the conjugate will be, I hope you know the complex number general form, a plus ib or x plus iy, you can say like that, where I is equals to root minus 1, I square is minus 1, complex number. Yes. Sir, 4 plus 5i is there. If you multiply this with 4 minus 5i, then you can apply the formula a plus b into a minus b. Then you will get a square minus b square, that is 4 square minus 5i whole square. 4 square is 16, 5 square is 25, and I square is minus 1, so it will become plus 25. And 35, 41, whatever you get some answer. The answer is a real number, but you begin with the imaginary number I, finally you got the real number. That's why 4 plus 5i conjugate is known as 4 minus 5i. Okay. In the same way, 2 plus 3i conjugate is 2 minus 3i. And I conjugate, you have I conjugate, you can take it as minus I. For suppose if you take a real number, if you ask me simply a 4, only simply 4. Sir, what is 4? 4 is a real number. There is no conjugate to 4. There is no conjugate. 4, that's it. 4 itself. Okay, sir. Okay, I got your point. In your example, there is a matrix A. The first element of matrix A is 2 plus 3i. Can I zoom this? 2 plus 3i conjugate is 2 minus 3i. I conjugate is minus I. 2 conjugate is 2 only because it's real number. Yes, yes. I is a purely imaginary. 2 plus 3i is a imaginary number. The general form of imaginary number is a plus ib. And if you take ib, that's a purely imaginary number. No real part in that. If you take a also, then there is a real part and also imaginary part, complex number. Okay, that's okay, fine, sir. 3 minus 2i. 3 minus 2i conjugate is 3 plus 2i. So if I write conjugate to each and every element in the given matrix, then I will get a new matrix. That matrix is known as A bar, conjugate matrix. For this conjugate matrix A bar, I want to take the transpose. Conjugate transpose matrix. The matrix obtained by transposing the conjugate matrix is called as conjugate transpose matrix. ఫస్ట్ ఇచ్చిన మ్యాట్రిక్స్ లో ప్రతి ఎలిమెంట్ కి కాంజుగేట్ రాస్తారు, ఏ బార్ వస్తుంది. ఆ ఏ బార్ ని మళ్ళీ మీరు ఏం చేస్తారంటే ఏ బార్ లో ఉన్న ప్రతి ఎలిమెంట్ కి ట్రాన్స్పోజ్ రాస్తారు. దెన్ యూ విల్ గెట్ అనదర్ మ్యాట్రిక్స్. That is called conjugate transpose matrix. A bar whole transpose, that is called a power theta. So e first row 2 minus 3i 2 become as this first column become as first row. And this second column minus I 3 plus 2i become as second row. Okay. Okay, sir, I got your point. From A, you will get A bar. If you transpose A bar, then you will get A power theta. That A power theta is known as our conjugate transpose matrix. Sir, what are the properties to this conjugate transpose matrix? Yeah, they are very similar to our transpose matrix properties. In the transpose matrix, you already taken. In transpose matrix, you have taken the properties like a power t whole power t is equals to a, and a plus b whole power t is equals to a power t plus b, a power t plus b power t, and a into b whole power t is equals to b transpose into a transpose. You taken all properties of transpose. They are also very similar. a power theta whole power theta is equals to a power theta, and a plus b whole power theta will be a power theta plus b power theta, and a into b whole power theta will be b power theta into a power theta, right? A power theta conjugate transpose matrix. ఆ వర్డ్ లోనే మీనింగ్ ఉంది. ఫస్ట్ కాంజుగేట్ తీసుకోండి, తర్వాత ట్రాన్స్పోజ్ తీసుకోండి, దట్స్ ఇట్. అండ్ k ఇంటూ ఏ, ఇక్కడ నేను దీన్ని ఎలా రాశానంటే ట్రాన్స్పోజ్ లే రాశాను. k into a whole power t is equals to k into a power t. Sir, what is this? If you have number 5, 5a whole power t is equals to 5 into a power t. ఇలా ఒక ఎగ్జాంపుల్ రాసాం. కానీ ఇక్కడ నేను 5 కి బార్ రాయాలంటున్నాను. What is meant by bar? Sir, 5 bar. 5 may be real number or it may be imaginary number. If it is a real number, then there is no question because 5 bar is 5 only. But if it is an imaginary number, for this imaginary number, then you have to take the conjugate. A plus IB ki conjugate A minus IB, then A power theta. So can I write this fourth point clearly here? So I have fourth point, K into A whole power theta is equals to K bar into A power theta. Sir, what is exactly? If it is number 5, then there is number 5, 1 by 5, 3 by 2, then there is no question. In place of 5, if I have some number like 2 plus 3i, 2 plus 3i into matrix A whole power theta, then my answer will be 2 plus 3i conjugate is 2 minus 3i into A power theta. So that's the meaning of that fourth point. Okay, sir, what about Hermitian matrix? Very famous and important matrix. Hermitian matrix means A power theta is equals to A. In transpose, I said, if transpose of a matrix is equals to itself, then it is called symmetric matrix. But here I said, if A power theta is equals to A, then you can say that is Hermitian matrix. Yes. Now, skew Hermitian. So in A power theta, I think this is A J I bar. So A లో AIJ ఉంటే ఫస్ట్ AIJ కి మీరు కాంజుగేట్ రాస్తారు, AIJ బార్. కాంజుగేట్ రాసిన దానికి మళ్ళీ ట్రాన్స్పోజ్ చేస్తారు, సో AJI బార్ అవుతుంది. ఓకే, ఫైన్. నెక్స్ట్ skew Hermitian matrix. It is just like a skew symmetric matrix. What is skew symmetric? A transpose is minus A. In the same way, skew Hermitian is A power theta is equals to minus A. If A power theta is equals to minus A, in A, matrix element is AIJ. And here AJI bar, please correct this, AJI bar is equals to minus A. Then you can say that that is skew Hermitian matrix. And finally, we have unitary matrix. What is unitary matrix? The conjugate transpose matrix A power theta is equals to A inverse. Then that matrix is called unitary matrix. So in real field, just like when we are taking the note making, our Hermitian matrix is similar to symmetric, and skew Hermitian is similar to skew symmetric, and orthogonal matrix is same as our unitary matrix. Okay, students, I hope you are taking all the concepts, and this example we already solved in the last class. I think some student also asked some question about this. Doubt కూడా అడిగారు, పవన్ ఎవరో స్టూడెంట్ అడిగారు, డౌట్ కూడా క్లారిఫై చేసాం. ఈ ప్రాబ్లం చేసాం మనం లాస్ట్ క్లాస్ లో. ఇప్పుడు ఈ ప్రాబ్లం చేద్దాం, హెర్మిటియన్ మీద ఉన్నది. ఎస్, దిస్ ఈజ్ 2016 గేట్ క్వశ్చన్. Every diagonal element of a Hermitian matrix is, when you want to prepare a Hermitian matrix, for that Hermitian matrix, the diagonal element must be what? That is the question. Yeah, can you try this question? I will say the Hermitian matrix example. You try to solve this question. Sir, what is Hermitian? A power theta is equals to A. Let us take some example. A is equals to some matrix. Some matrix like mm, I need to take some imaginary part. 1, 2 plus 3i, 4 minus 3i, and this is 5i. Okay, this is my matrix A. I'm not constructing Hermitian matrix. I'm just writing A power theta. That's it. Now let me write conjugate matrix A bar. A bar is equals to conjugate to everyone. Conjugate to everyone means 1. 2 plus 3i conjugate is 2 minus 3i. 4 minus 3i conjugate is 4 plus 3i. And 5i conjugate is minus 5i. Conjugate ready. Now let me focus on A power theta. Sir, A power theta is nothing but transpose of your conjugate matrix. Let's take the transpose. Now when I am taking the transpose, 1 plus 4i should become like this. Here it is 1. First column should become as first row, 4 plus 3i. Okay, right. And next one, second column should become as second row, 2 minus 3i, and this is minus 5i. సో ఇప్పుడు నేనేం చెప్తున్నానంటే ఇది జస్ట్ కాంజుగేట్ ట్రాన్స్పోజ్ మ్యాట్రిక్స్, బట్ నాకు ఈ ఈక్వేషన్ సాటిస్ఫై అవ్వాలి. ఏ పవర్ థీటా ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు ఏ అవ్వాలి. అట్లా అవ్వాలంటే డయాగనల్ ఎలిమెంట్స్ నేను ఏం తీసుకోవాలి? ద ప్రిన్సిపల్ డయాగనల్ ఎలిమెంట్ షుడ్ బి ప్యూర్లీ రియల్ నంబర్స్ ఆర్ ప్యూర్లీ ఇమాజినరీ నంబర్స్ or complex numbers. I can take either 5i or something. I can take anything. Is it okay? Or can I take any complex number, or none of these is valid? Text me your answer. Kavya, purely real number is correct. Bhavani, Chandrasekhar, yes. Yes, my dear students, purely real number is correct answer. One second, let me share the window. Sir, you just see this, sir. When you take, what happened? Yes. Sir, when you take here 1 తీసుకున్నారు మీరు ఇక్కడ 1 తీసుకుంటే 1 యాజ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ గా వచ్చింది, ప్రాబ్లం ఏం రాలేదు. ప్యూర్ రియల్ లో ప్రాబ్లం లేదు. కానీ ప్యూర్ ఇమాజినరీ తీసుకున్నప్పుడు 5i తీసుకుంటే మీరు ఇక్కడ -5i రాయాల్సి వస్తుంది. మరి -5i రాస్తే ఏ పవర్ థీటా ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు ఏ ఈక్వేషన్ ఎలా సాటిస్ఫై అవుతుంది సార్? అవ్వదు కదా. సో నేను అప్పుడు ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఎలా కన్సిడర్ చేయాలంటే ఏ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు మీరు చెప్పినట్టు ప్రిన్సిపల్ డయాగనల్ లో ప్యూర్ రియల్ నెంబర్స్ తీసుకోవాలి, ఆల్టర్నేటివ్ లేదు. ఇక్కడ 2 ప్లస్ 3iకి కాంజుగేట్స్ తీసుకోవాలి. అంటే ఆఫ్ డయాగనల్ ఎలిమెంట్స్ నుంచి మన క్వశ్చన్ కాదు, బట్ జస్ట్ చేస్తున్నా, నేను ఎరైజ్ చేస్తాను. ఇదే ఈ సింబలే చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. 2 minus 3i. ఇప్పుడు చూద్దాం. ఈ ఏ అనే మ్యాట్రిక్స్ కి ఏ బార్ చూస్తే 1 కి బార్, 1 కి కాంజుగేట్ 1, 2 plus 3i ki conjugate 2 minus 3i, and దీనికి 2 plus 3i, and 2 ki 2, because 2 is a real number. And let us take transpose to this. I might have some space here. Yes, very fine. Transpose a power theta. A power theta is equals to a bar whole transpose. A bar whole transpose. First column should become as the first row 1 plus 2 plus 3i second element. And second column 2 minus 3i should become as 2. Yes, fine. Now a power theta is equals to my a again. A power theta is equals to a. It is happened because of taking purely imaginary numbers, purely real numbers in my principal diagonal. So option A, I think so. Yes, option A will be correct, my dear students. అలా తీసుకోకపోతే ఏమవుతుంది సార్? ఇదిగో ఇక్కడ ఉంది ఎగ్జాంపుల్. Now I hope you can solve this question. And this is the question asked in 2018 GATE exam. Try this question. Every diagonal element of a skew Hermitian. Can I revise the definition of skew Hermitian? Skew Hermitian definition is a power theta is equals to minus a. Then what should be your principal diagonal elements? What should be your principal diagonal elements? The principal diagonal element should be purely real or purely imaginary, okay? Or any complex number, complete complex number, a plus ib is also okay. Can I see your answers? Yes, very good Bhavani, very good Priyanka, Venkatesh, Soumya, Chandrasekhar. Yes, answer B is correct. చంద్రశేఖర్ ఇమాజినరీ అంటే ప్యూర్లీ ఇమాజినరీ అనాలి మనం, అంతే కదా? ఇమాజినరీ అంటే ప్యూర్లీ ఇమాజినరీ. You should say that purely imaginary. Answer is purely imaginary. Last question I solved with what you called example. Example తో సాల్వ్ చేశాను కాబట్టి ఇప్పుడు ఈ క్వశ్చన్ నేను కాన్సెప్చువల్ గా సాల్వ్ చేస్తా. అంటే ఎగ్జాంపుల్ అంతా తీసుకోకుండా జస్ట్ డెఫినేషన్ తో చేస్తా ఇన్ ఏ షార్ట్ కట్ వే. A power theta is equals to minus a, sir. If the given matrix is Q Hermitian, it should be satisfied a power theta is equals to minus a. So if your మీ ఏ అనే మ్యాట్రిక్స్ లో ఏఐజే ఎలిమెంట్ ఉంటే మీరు తీసుకునే కాంజుగేట్ లో దానికి బార్ తీసుకుంటారు, ట్రాన్స్పోజ్ చేసినప్పుడు జేఐ అవుతుంది. సో ఏ జేఐ బార్ is equals to minus ఏఐజే. That means A, when you are talking about principal diagonal elements, A11, A22, A33, it is nothing but AII. Because in principal diagonal elements, I is equals to J. AII bar is equals to minus of AII. ఏంటి దీని మీనింగ్ ఏంటి? ఒక కాంజుగేట్ మైనస్ తో ఉండాలి, ఒక కాంజుగేట్ మైనస్ తో ఉండాలి అంటే ఎక్స్ కాంజుగేట్ మైనస్ ఎక్స్ ఉండాలి. అది దేనికి పాసిబుల్ అవుతుంది? Yes, it is possible only for purely imaginary number. I conjugate is minus 5, arrow mark pedtanu. 2i conjugate is minus 2i, and minus 3i conjugate is plus 3i. You know this. So it is possible only for the conjugate of the element is equals to minus of the element is possible only for purely imaginary numbers. Purely imaginary అంటే 2i అని ఉండాలి. 2i plus 5, that is not allowed. That is not purely imaginary. So answer is should be B. Answer should be B. Okay, fine. Next question. If A is a Hermitian matrix, then I into A is dash. Where I is a complex number, then what's your answer? Yes, sir. Already given A is a Hermitian matrix. If given A is Hermitian matrix, then it must satisfy A power theta is equals to A. Okay. Now I need to analyze I into A. Let us take I into A. I into A is equals to analyze Hermitian, let us take power theta. So I power theta, conjugate of I. So can I write I bar here and A power theta? Yes, I conjugate is minus I into A power theta. Then what it should be? It should be skew Hermitian. I already given the property. I hope you remember the property. K into A whole transpose is equals to K into A transpose for normal matrix. But when you are talking about our Hermitian concept, K into A whole power theta is equals to K bar into A power theta. Now you just see how we are using the properties and concepts in gate questions. That properties are seems to be very simple when we are discussing. But if you are strong in that properties and theoretical concept, you can easily solve the questions in this way. So minus I into A power theta minus I into A power theta means A because A is already Hermitian, you know that. So now it is something like x power theta is equals to minus x. So skew Hermitian. Okay, my dear students. Now we can enter into very, very important concept that is determinants. Before going to the determinant actual definition, let us discuss minor first. What is a minor of a matrix? I am not talking about minor of an element. I am talking about minor of a matrix. ఒక matrix ki minor ante enti? Just submatrix ante. A matrix obtained by deleting some rows or columns from the original matrix, then it is called minor of a matrix or submatrix. Okay, so there is a matrix like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So sir, let us suppose sir there is A. ఇది ఏ మ్యాట్రిక్స్ సార్, దీనికి మీరు సబ్ మ్యాట్రిక్స్ తీసుకోండి. ఒక స్టూడెంట్ జస్ట్ ఇట్లా తీసుకున్నాడు 5, 6 అని తీసుకున్నాడు అంతే, ఏం తీసుకోవాలి, జస్ట్ 5, 6. ఎస్, దిస్ ఈజ్ ఆల్సో మైనర్, నో ప్రాబ్లమ్ ఎట్ ఆల్. సార్ ద గివెన్ మ్యాట్రిక్స్ ఈజ్ ఆఫ్ ఆర్డర్ 3 by 3. మీరు తీసుకున్న ఎగ్జాంపుల్ కి ఆర్డర్ 1 by 1, 1 by 2, 1 row 2 columns, 1 by 2, ఇట్స్ ఎ రో మ్యాట్రిక్స్, నో ప్రాబ్లమ్. ఎస్, ఇట్స్ ఎ మైనర్. మైనర్ అంటే ఖచ్చితంగా స్క్వేర్ మ్యాట్రిక్స్ రావాలని చెప్పి మాత్రం మీరు ఇమాజిన్ చేసుకోవద్దు, ఎలా అయినా ఉండొచ్చు మైనర్. బట్ నా ఎగ్జాంపుల్ క్వశ్చన్ ఏంటంటే ఇది, హౌ మెనీ 2 by 2 minors are possible in the following matrix? If the given matrix is 3 by 3, then how many 2 by 2 matrix are possible? How many 2 by 2 minors are possible? So let us take some example for 2 by 2 minors. Sir, మీరు ఫస్ట్ రోని ఫస్ట్ కాలమ్ని ఇక్కడ నేను క్రాస్ అవుట్ చేస్తే మీకు ఓకేనా, మీనింగ్ఫుల్ గా ఉంటుందా? ఫస్ట్ రోని ఫస్ట్ కాలమ్ని డిలీట్ చేస్తే మీకు ఒక మైనర్ వస్తుంది సార్, 5, 6, 8, 9. ఇట్స్ ఏ 2 by 2 మైనర్. మీరు ఫస్ట్ రోతో పాటు నెక్స్ట్ టైం when you delete first row and second column, if you delete first row and second column, then you will have 4, 6, 7, 9. 4, 6, 7, 9. Another 2 by 2 matrix. Again with the first row and third column, if you delete first row and third column, then you will have a minor of 4, 5, 7, 8. This is also 2 by 2. అంటే మీరు ఫస్ట్ రో యూజ్ చేసి 3 మ్యాట్రిసెస్ చెప్పారు, అలాగే సెకండ్ రో యూజ్ చేసి 3 మ్యాట్రిసెస్ చెప్తారు, థర్డ్ రో యూజ్ చేసి కూడా 3 మ్యాట్రిసెస్ చెప్తారు. టోటల్ 3 + 3 + 3, టోటల్ 9 minors are possible. Am I clear, students? Yes, here I am simply doing the selection. First row with first column, first row with second column, first row with the third column. సార్ మీరు ఫస్ట్ రోతోనే చెప్పారు, నేను ఇంకా ఈజీగా చెప్తాను సార్. ఇక్కడ 3 rows ఉన్నాయి, ఈ 3 rows లో ఏదో ఒక 2 rows తీసుకోండి. 3 columns ఉన్నాయి, ఏదో ఒక 2 columns తీసుకోండి. 3C2 into 3C2, this combination will give you the, excuse me, this combination will give you the 3C2 అంటే వాల్యూ 3నే కదా, ఇక్కడ కూడా 3నే కదా. 3 into 3, 3 3s are 9 minors. So that will be the answer. And I will generalize that. I want to take a formula to that. So let us take, if the given matrix is of order m by n, given matrix, it is not necessary that it should be a square matrix. You can take any matrix, no problem at all. It can be rectangular matrix also. If the given matrix is of order m by n, if you want to construct the minors, if you want to construct the minors of order p by q order రావాలంటే, and I hope you know this p is less than m and this q is also less than n or less than or equals to n. So it should be. So what do you say, sir? From m rows you need to take p rows, mcp into ncq. From m rows you can take any p rows, and rule, product rule. From n columns you can take any q columns. The possible number of minors is equals to mcp into ncq. Okay, that's okay, sir. Let us see the practical example. How many 2 by 3 minors are possible from the following matrix? The following matrix is of order 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 columns, sorry, 4 rows and 5 columns, 4 by 5. I want to take 2 by 3 minors. From 4 by 5, I want 2 by 3. Now let us take formula. From 4 rows, you can take any 2 rows. From 5 columns, you can take any 3 columns. 4C2 value is 6. 5C3 value is 10. 6 10s are 60. ఈ వాల్యూస్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయడంలో డౌట్ ఏం లేదు కదా, పర్మిటేషన్స్ అండ్ కాంబినేషన్స్ వచ్చు కదా. ఏమైనా డౌట్ ఉందా పర్మిటేషన్ అండ్ కాంబినేషన్స్ లో? ఒకసారి చెప్పనా ఫార్ములా. NCR, let me change the color. NCR is equals to n factorial by r factorial into n minus r factorial. So if you want to find out 4C2 is equals to 4 factorial by 2 factorial into 4 minus 2 factorial. But in simple words, we know that this common factorial is going to be cancelled. 4 factorial 2 times by 2 factorial. 4 into 3 kada. 4 into 3 by 2 into 1. And it is of 2 times, 2 3s are 6. So if you want to find out 5C3 is same as 5C2 because NCR is equals to NCN minus R. And 5C2 is 5 into 4 by common factorial cancel, 2 factorial 2 into 1. And answer is 10. Okay, sir, I understood what is meant by minor of a matrix. It is simply submatrix. That's it. But what about minor of an element? The minor of an element is if you want to find out Aij element minor, you need to delete the corresponding row and corresponding column of Aij. Aij means ith row you need to delete and jth column you need to delete. If you delete this jth column, if you delete these two things, you will get some matrix. For that remaining matrix, you need to find the determinant. The minor of an element Aij is obtained by deleting the corresponding ith row, I power th, ith row, jth column, and considering the determinant of remaining matrix. Okay, before going to the notation, I want to take a simple example. Sir, if you want to find the minor of 1, 2, 3, 5, 0, 7, 6, 8, 9, let us suppose something like this. Sir, this is the given matrix. Sir, if you ask me what is the minor of element A23 second row third element అంటే ఈ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ లో నెంబర్ 7 అది మైనర్ ఆఫ్ ఎలిమెంట్ 7 సెకండ్ రో థర్డ్ ఎలిమెంట్ కి మైనర్ ఎంత సార్ అంటే సెకండ్ రోని డిలీట్ చేయాలి థర్డ్ కాలమ్ ని డిలీట్ చేయాలి అప్పుడు రిమైనింగ్ మ్యాట్రిక్స్ 1 2 6 8 for that remaining matrix you need to find out the determinant. So the determinant of this matrix is AD minus BC. 1 into 8 minus 6 into 2. So 8 minus 12, that is minus 4. So this is the minor of this matrix. నేను ఇప్పుడు మైనర్ మ్యాట్రిక్స్ రాసేటప్పుడు 7 ప్లేస్ లో -4 రాస్తాను. Then I will get the minor matrix. Sir, let us use the notation. If you ask me the minor of 1 1 first row first element, first row should be deleted, first column should be deleted. For the remaining matrix you need to take the determinant. So the determinant is in this way, AD minus BC. If the given matrix is ABCD, then the determinant is like this, product of diagonal elements and off diagonal elements, AD minus BC. So here also 2 3 is also same. Sir, okay, minor. So in your matrix, for every element, if I write the minor, then I will get the minor matrix. ప్రతి ఎలిమెంట్ కి మైనర్ రాస్తే నాకు మైనర్ మ్యాట్రిక్స్ వస్తుంది ఓకే దట్ ఈస్ ఓకే ఫైన్ బట్ వాట్ అబౌట్ కోఫాక్టర్ మ్యాట్రిక్స్ కోఫాక్టర్ ఆఫ్ అన్ ఎలిమెంట్ యా ద కోఫాక్టర్ ఆఫ్ ఏ మ్యాట్రిక్స్ ఇస్ ద కోఫాక్టర్ ఆఫ్ అన్ ఎలిమెంట్ Aij is equals to Tij is equals to Mij. Tij is equals to Mij, that's it. కోఫాక్టర్ ఆఫ్ అన్ ఎలిమెంట్ అంటే మైనరే కోఫాక్టర్ అంటే మైనరే డిఫరెన్స్ ఏం లేదు డిఫరెన్స్ ఒకే ఒక్క డిఫరెన్స్ అదేంటంటే సింబల్ అది ఉన్న పొజిషన్ బట్టి మైనస్ ఆఫ్ I ప్లస్ జే -1 పవర్ I ప్లస్ జే either it is negative or positive only symbol changes. For suppose if in this example if you ask me what is the cofactor of element A23, then I can say like this, -1 power 2 plus 3. 2 plus 3 means odd place. So minus will retain. Into minor of this 2, 3 element is -4. So -1 power 5 is minus only and -4. -1 into -4 that will be +4. So it just changes the symbol according to their position. That's it. Sir, every matrix, can I change the symbol? Not required. You just observe this. If I plus j is even, then is equals to Mij. If I plus j is odd, then it should be minus mij. Sir, let us analyze that I plus j position. Don't worry, let us analyze. Yeah, when you are taking cofactor matrix, in this cofactor matrix, if your mij are ready, I am talking about 3 by 3 matrix. So here symbol is I plus j. I plus j means this is the first row, first element. 1 plus 1, 1 plus 1, that is 2. So this is positive. This is positive, this is negative, this is positive. And here minus, plus, minus. And third row is same as first row. Plus, minus, plus. మీ దగ్గర మైనర్ మ్యాట్రిక్స్ రెడీగా ఉంటే కోఫాక్టర్ మ్యాట్రిక్స్ రాయాలంటే జస్ట్ ఇలా సింబల్స్ చేంజ్ చేయండి అంతే. అంటే ఇక్కడ -4 వచ్చింది, ఇక్కడ మీరు -4, ఇట్ విల్ బికమ్ +4. దట్స్ ఇట్. ఓకే సార్, యూ డిస్కస్డ్ వాట్ ఈస్ మెంట్ బై మైనర్ ఆఫ్ ఎ మ్యాట్రిక్స్ అండ్ మైనర్ ఆఫ్ ఎన్ ఎలిమెంట్. బట్ మన యాక్చువల్ హెడ్డింగ్ డిటర్మినెంట్ కదా, మీరు ఇదంతా ఎందుకు చెప్తున్నారు? ఇప్పుడు డిటర్మినెంట్ డెఫినేషన్ లోకి వద్దాం. Determinant is the product of all elements of a row or a column with corresponding to its cofactors. Yes, the determinant definition is like this. It is defined as the sum of the product. It is defined as the sum of the product of elements of any row or any column with its corresponding cofactors. So if you want to select the first row, this first row elements A11, A12, A13 must be multiplied with the corresponding cofactors C11, C12, C13. So this is the expansion of first row. No sir, I don't want to expand first row, I want to expand second column. Okay, second column elements are 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2. And corresponding cofactors are C12, C32, T3, C12. This is 22, C22. I will write here. A12 with C12 plus A22 with C22, and the third last element in second column is A32 into C32, like this. That is the determinant definition. Now we have very important properties in determinant. So when you take the determinant of a matrix and transpose of the same matrix, their determinant must be equal. This is first determinant, and let us find out the determinant of a matrix. I want to find out the determinant of a matrix 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 0. I want to find out the determinant of this matrix. Yeah, what is this? Sir, let us expand first row. If you want to expand the first row, so here 1 is here. So first one into. So first symbols decide cheyandi. E symbol plus. Idi minus. Sorry, second one minus and third one is plus. So first one into, if I remove first row and first column, okay, first step kabatti clear ga rastanu. 1 into corresponding cofactor. Corresponding cofactor means one cofactor will be like this, 5680. Next, second element is -2. -2 into its corresponding cofactor. First row deleted, second column deleted, then 4067 or 4670. Let me say like this, 4670. Sir, when you are coming to the third row, the third element +3. So ఈ 3 ఉన్న row ni delete cheyali, ఈ 3 ఉన్న column ni delete cheyali. Then I will have 4, 5, 7, 8. that answer will be the cofactor of that matrix. Now then what I will get? 1 into 5 into 0, 0 minus 48, AD minus BC I am doing, minus 2 into 0 minus 42, plus 3 into 32 minus 35. Can I write one more step? 32 minus 35. So it is minus 48. So this is minus plus, it will become plus 84. And this is 3 minus 3 minus 3 into 3. So this is minus 9. Then find out finally what should be my answer. 84, 84 minus 84 minus, it should be 55, I think here 727. Then the determinant of the matrix is 27. Now I want to find out the same determinant if you take the transpose of a matrix and find out the determinant yourself. Transpose of a matrix means 147, 258, 258 and 360. 360. Find out determinant. 1 into 0 minus 48 is minus 48. Minus 4 into 0 minus 24. 0 minus 24 plus 7 into how much it is? 12 minus 12 minus 15. 12 minus 15, I think. Then my answer is minus 48, and here it is minus into minus plus, plus it is 96. Yes, it is 96, and this is minus 3. And what is this? Minus 3. Minus 3 plus 7. Minus 3 into 7. Minus 21. Then here you should find the sum. (96) minus 48 and minus 21. And again it is 27. Now what is my observation? Sir, the given matrix and the transpose of a matrix, both determinants are same. This is the meaning of that property. Now let us see another property. Just now you solved this question. The determinant of the matrix is 27. In this matrix, if any two parallel lines are interchanged, sir, what is meant by parallel lines interchanged? If two rows are interchanged, or maybe two columns are interchanged. In the first matrix, 4, 5, 6 is second row. I just made it as third row. And third row is 780. Third row I have taken as second row. If two rows are interchanged, please observe this arrow mark. Then your 27 become as minus 27. If you have any doubt, you can check practically also. No doubt. And after getting minus 27, if you again interchange two columns, that means this 306 become as here and 285 here. Then it should be minus of minus 27. It should be plus 27. What, sir? What you are trying to convey? There is a matrix. That matrix is determinant is some k. In this matrix, if you interchange two rows, then the resultant matrix determinant will be minus k. If two parallel lines of a determinant are interchanged, then the determinant remains same numerical value. It retains its numerical value, but opposite in sign. K as it is, but change by sign. 27 as it is, but plus 27 become as minus 27. Okay, third property is in a determinant, if a row or column is completely zero, if any line is completely zero, then that will be zero. And in a determinant, if two parallel lines are identical, not only identical, it may be proportional also, anyway. So then the determinant is zero. If you observe this, the first row is the same as the last row, then that is zero. Now, in a determinant, if two lines are proportional, sir, what is meant by proportional? Here, the first row is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 is proportional to 2, 4, 6. In this 2, 4, 6, if you take common 2, then it is same as 1, 2, 3. It is proportional. What I am trying to say, R1 is nothing but 2 times of R3. They are in proportional. It may be 2 times of R3 or 1 by 2 of R3 or whatever you say. If they are proportional, then the determinant is equals to 0. It not only valid for rows, it can be for columns also. So that's why I used the word parallel lines. Next, in a determinant, if it contains all consecutive numbers. Sir, what is meant by consecutive numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They are successive numbers. The successive integers from 1 to 9. So if you find the determinant to this, the determinant will be 0. This is the previous gate question. In previous gate, they asked this question. The determinant of 1991, 1992, 1993, like this, what will be the determinant? Determinant is 0. And moreover, this is valid only for order 3 and more. Don't apply the same logic for 2 by 2 matrix. 2 by 2 matrix, sir, I want to take successive numbers 5, 6, 7, 8. Determinant is equals to 0. No, not valid. 5 8s are 40, 40 minus 42. Answer is some minus 2 like this. It is applicable only for 3 by 3 matrix. 3 by 3 and more, but not less. Not 2 by 2, 1 by 1. Now, another important property. If each element of a line is multiplied with determinant k, yes, if each line is multiplied with k, then determinant is multiplied with k. Yeah, 27 times of k. If determinant of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 0 is 27, this question we already solved in the first practical example. So first row is multiplied with k. If I multiplied with k, 2k, 3k. So then the determinant is also multiplied by 27k. Sir, what is that? What is meant by that? So let us take example. I want to multiply the first row with the number 5. If I multiply with 5, 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10, 5 threes are 15 like this. No change in second row, 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8, 0 like this. Then determinant also, actual determinant is 27. It should be increased by 5 times. It is also 100 plus 35, I think it is 135. That will be the answer. Normal matrix is determinant. This is not a matrix. This is not a matrix. This is, I am talking about determinant. If you use the word like a matrix, 5 into A, 5 into A is different. 5 into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 0. That is different. Every element should be multiplied with 5. 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10, 5 threes are 15, 5 fours are 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 0. This is 5a. I am not talking about 5a. I am talking about 5 into only determinant of first row. 5 into R1 I did. Then it is 27 times of k. If I do 5 into R1 and R2 also, then 27 into k square. If I do 27, k first row into k, second row into k, third row into k. If I multiplied every number, then you will get your 5k like this, and then your determinant will be 27 into k into k into k, that is 27k cube. Then the determinant of this matrix will be 27 into 5 into 5 into 5 three times, because you multiplied three rows every element. Is it okay, students? I hope you understood this. Please respond in message. All of you understood this point, or am I need to repeat this? Is it okay? Yes, sir, understood. Navya, Priyanka, Rajmouli, everyone said understood. Okay, sir. Okay, fine. Thank you. Now let me go to this. Uh, Let me share this. Okay, right. Okay, that's okay, fine, sir. Next determinant property. So in determinant, when you have the elements like B1 plus C1, B2 plus C2 plus B3 plus C3, so you can distribute the determinant as a two 3 by 3 matrices. B1 in the first matrix, second column, and C1, C2, C3 in the second matrix, second column. So that is not that much important property, but this one is very, very important. The determinant of an upper triangular, lower triangular, or diagonal, or scalar. Yeah, upper triangular matrix, that means off diagonal elements, lower off diagonal elements, zeros. Lower triangular matrix, upper off diagonal elements are zeros. Diagonal matrix, only diagonal elements present, off diagonal elements must be zero. Scalar matrix, in a diagonal matrix, every number is equals to the same k. Yeah, for such matrices, the determinant is equals to the product of diagonal elements. Yeah, this is the example for lower triangular matrix. There is a lower triangular matrix like this. You asked me what is the determinant of the matrix. So the determinant of the matrix is product of diagonal elements 1 into 1 into 1 into 2. That's it. 1 into 1 into 1 into 2. That is equals to 2. Either upper triangular or lower triangular or diagonal or scalar. Can you tell me the diagonal matrix like an I 8 by 8? ఐడెంటిటీ మ్యాట్రిక్స్ కి డిటర్మినెంట్ ఎంత అవుతుందో చెప్తారా? Yes, sir. Identity matrix, you can take any order, no problem to me. Anyone can respond? What is the determinant of a identity matrix from this? Yeah, Harshita responded first. Yes, it is correct. It's 1. Yes, Sai Priya, Anil Kumar, Meghana, yes, that's correct. Yes, sir, you can take any order of an identity matrix, but in diagonal, principal diagonal elements are 1 only. According to your property, product of diagonal elements, then it should be equals to 1 only. 1 into 1 into 1. Next, skew symmetric. The determinant of a skew symmetric matrix of even order is a perfect square. Sir, what is a skew symmetric? Do you remember skew symmetric? The principal diagonal elements are zeros and they must be conjugate. A, if you have A here it should be A. A transpose equals to minus A. If A transpose equals to minus A, that's skew symmetric matrix. Determinant, exactly how much is the determinant, I cannot say, but I can tell you it is a perfect square. Perfect square means it can be 1, it can be 4, it can be 9, it can be 16, it can be 25, it can be 36, but it cannot be 37, 38, 39 like that. Which of the following can be the determinant of even ordered skew symmetric? Yes. Even order skew symmetric. Even order skew symmetric means maybe the order is 2 by 2 or 4 by 4 or 6 by 6. If it is odd order, then it will be 0. Now, which of the following cannot be? Sir, the even order is a perfect square, sir. 16 is a perfect square, sir, because 16 is equals to 4 square. And 841 is a perfect square, sir. It is 29 square. And 256 is also perfect square, sir. It is 16 square. But when I take 741, 741 is not a perfect square. I cannot express 741 as x square. So that will be my answer. C is correct answer. Okay. Sir, skew symmetric, even order 6 by 6 is a perfect square. I know that. But what about odd order, sir? If it is odd order, skew symmetric, 0, 0, 0 like this, then determinant, then its determinant is equals to 0. If it is even order, then it will be perfect square, and if it is odd order, then it should be 0. Then orthogonal matrix, there is a orthogonal matrix. I hope you remember this. A transpose is equals to A inverse. For that orthogonal matrix, the determinant is unit modulus, plus or minus 1. Next, determinant property. Determinant of A into B is equals to det A into det B. Yes, you can distribute the determinant. When I write a transpose, A into B whole transpose is equals to B transpose into A transpose. But when coming to the determinant should be distributed like this. X into Y, yes, can be write as det X into det Y. Determinant of A plus B cannot, but A into B okay. Okay, if A is a non-singular matrix, non-singular means the determinant is not equals to 0, then the determinant of A power n is equals to det A whole power n. Sir, what is the advantage of this? What is the advantage of this? Let us suppose there is a matrix A. I know that the determinant of A is some 27. And you asked me, det. You asked me, sir, find the determinant of A power 4. So A power 4 means actually I need to multiply A 4 times, A into A into A into A. After finding A, I will get some matrix of same order. For that matrix, I need to find out the determinant. But instead of all this nonsense, this property says that det A power 4 is equals to is nothing but det A whole power 4. That means the answer is 27 power 4 only in this example. That's it. That is the advantage. If you ask me determinant of A inverse, that is det A whole inverse. Det A power minus 1, that is 1 by det A. If det A is 27, what is determinant of A inverse? Determinant of A inverse is 1 by det A, 1 by 27. That's all. No need to find. A inverse exists because A is non-singular. And if A is n by n square matrix, then adjoint A is Adjoint, actually adjoint means transpose of a cofactor matrix. That thing we can discuss. This we can discuss. But in the properties, let me finish here first. Adjoint A is det A whole power n minus 1. Yes, if A is a matrix, there is a matrix of order some 3 by 3. You asked me what is determinant of adjoint A. మీరు matrix లో ఉన్న ఎలిమెంట్స్ అన్నిటికీ కోఫాక్టర్స్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేసి కోఫాక్టర్స్ కి ట్రాన్స్పోజ్ రాస్తే adjoint వచ్చి ఆ adjoint matrix కి డిటర్మినెంట్ అడిగారు మీరు. అప్పుడు నేను ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయక్కర్లేదు. Because adjoint A is nothing but if I know that matrix A determinant is 27, then adjoint A determinant will be 27 power order minus 1, that is 3 minus 1, that is 27 square. That's it. If you ask me adjoint 2 more times, then n minus 1 into n minus 1. If you ask me adjoint 3 more times, adjoint 3 times, then A that A power n minus 1 into n minus 1 into n minus 1, that is n minus 1 whole cube, like that. Any times adjoint unte power lo anni n minus 1s. And the last property in our determinant, when A is a square matrix of order n by n, then determinant of k into A is equals to k power n into det A. So I know that matrix A determinant is 27. Let us suppose like this. You asked me, sir, find out the A is a matrix of order 3 by 3. You asked me that, sir, find out the determinant of 5 into A. So 5 into A determinant find out చేయాలంటే నేనేం చేయాలంటే ఏలో ఉన్న మ్యాట్రిక్స్ లో ఉన్న ప్రతి ఎలిమెంట్ ని 5 తో మల్టిప్లై చేస్తే 5A అనే 3 by 3 మ్యాట్రిక్స్ వస్తుంది. దానికి నేను డిటర్మినెంట్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయాలి. కానీ నేను అదంతా చేయకుండా ఈ ప్రాపర్టీ యూజ్ చేస్తాను. డిటర్మినెంట్ ఆఫ్ 5 into A is nothing but 5 power n. 5 power n into n means order, that is 5 cube into what do you say, det A. 5 cube into det A is 27. Sir, the same property you already discussed earlier, sir. 27 into k into k into k. 27k cube. There k cube, here 5 cube. Yes, my dear students, both are same. You are right. Okay. Let us take the snapshot of these determinants. Determinant properties. Matrix key determinant find out chesina, then transpose key determinant find out chesina, rendu same. If any two parallel lines are interchanged, then it is just differed by sign. When any if any one row or column is completely zero, then that is zero. If any two parallel lines are identical or proportional, then that will be zero. The determinant of consecutive numbers is zero. And the determinant of if any number is, if any one parallel line, one line is multiplied with k, then determinant also multiplied with k times. Determinant becomes k times 27 into k, like this. And b1 plus c1 can be write as b1 in determinant in first part and c1 in second part. And very important property, determinant of a diagonal matrix, scalar matrix, or upper triangular or lower triangular, yes, is equals to the product of their diagonal elements. And when the given matrix is a skew symmetric, A transpose equals to minus A, and if it is of even order, then the result will be perfect square. And the given matrix, if it is of odd order, then the determinant will be zero. Orthogonal unit modulus. Determinant can be distributed. And det A power n is equals to det A whole power n. And determinant of adjoint A is that A power n minus 1 if A is of order n by n. And determinant of K into A is equals to K power n into that A. Okay, students, that's very fine. Now see the given question. And this is the example question we have. If A is a matrix of order 2 by 2 and determinant of A is equals to 3, then find the determinant of 4A. Just now I written this. Yes, sir, we know the property determinant of K into A is equals to K power n into det A. Now the given question is determinant of 4 into A. So 4 power n into det A. So 4 power n means order, 4 square. Order is 2 by 2. Det A is 3. 4 square is 16, 16 threes are 48. That will be the answer.